this 49 in Market, Plume and Petal, and I gotta tell you, this is one of the prettiest paper collections I've ever seen. It's just gorgeous. The colors on this are amazing. That lilac with teal is just to die for. I surprised myself by absolutely loving this collection because I'm not a purple girl. You can ask any of my friends, you never see me wearing purple or a lilac color. You don't see me using any of these colors in any projects that I do. Not even for the button form or myself personally, but this collection just did it for me. And so 49 in Market has made me a true believer in this combination of colors. And I know that's kind of weird, but I'm just so surprised by it because it's so pretty. Look at these. The images, the detail on these is beyond. So this is the cover. I did layer it, as you can see. This door is part of the collection, and it's so beautiful. I wanted a scene behind it, so I cut this piece, the background piece for the door, from one of their collection papers, and added a little bit of stickles to the candle lights. Then took 3 of the oval frames, added that to the cover with some Admit One tickets, and you will get these peacock feathers in your kit. These are cut for us by GSL Cuts, and they will come pre-painted. I'm painting them for you. The painting, actually, if you want to know, is done by using, and I don't even know if these are made anymore, but if you have them, keep them because they're awesome. USA Art Quest Stargazers. It's a watercolor palette. They come in all different combination of colors, and that's what I use to paint the GSL Cuts peacock feathers. Really super, super easy to do. On, pardon me, on the spine is a 3-inch spine. And again, you'll see the gold backing on the cover and the gold backing on the spine. And then besides the gorgeous background paper, you'll get laser cuts. And these are all laser cuts of flowers and mask and this adorable teeny tiny bow. So that was just glued down randomly to make the spine a little more festive. This book itself, the cover measures 6.5 inches by 10 inches, and the spine, as I said before, is a 3-inch spine. You'll get the book with 6 pages total. You see 5 here because I'm going to show you how to put these pages in when we get to it. But they're very interactive pages. You have a 1/2 inch gusset between each page, so you can really pack these pages. And this binding is called the lay flat binding, and as you can see, it literally lays flat. These covers are flat on the mat. They lay flat when you turn the page, and that's why I like this so much. So you are building this book from scratch. So let me go through each page with you. Beginning with, pardon me, the inside front cover. I loved this image of the door, the double doors. So to put a closure on this, because it is a side opening page, I put a slit in the door, and you get directions on that, and then made a closure. This opens and this opens. And now what we have, move something out of the way here, what we have then is a left opening flip, with 2 pockets. And a very, very pretty frame from the ephemera collection. And the center of it has a slip-in pocket at the bottom, so you can add a journaling spot, again from the ephemera collection, and some embellishments from the laser cuts. 2 pockets here as well. 1 deep pocket for larger photos, and then a smaller pocket for smaller photos. Or journaling, however you want to do this. Isn't this paper beautiful? I know, I've said that 100 times so far, haven't I? Sorry. And then the right flip has a journaling spot, and I did this as a double so you could journal on the inside or put a small photo on it. And then you also have a little tuck behind so you can do some journaling there if you'd like. We'll close it up. This side, this front right flip, has this gorgeous belly band. Look at that. The detail is amazing in this. So you can add another mat behind it if you want. You'll have extra cardstock so you can make extra mats for your book anywhere that you want to fit them, or you can add a small journaling spot here, or both. So we're going to slip this inside the door for the closure, and I did put a few little doodads from the laser cuts and the ephemera spots on the closure. Then on page 1, this is the front of page 1, you have a belly band here with a journal spot, or you can put a photo on the back, and some ephemera, and then the tag that goes inside actually closes the top flip, and you have a beautiful frame with, I love these little tiny candles and the little tiny feather. Oh my gosh, my brain. All right, so you open the top flip and you have beautiful colors here for a photo. And then you've got, well, I put in mine 3 photo mats. And this particular page, again, 3 photo mats in the back and a journaling spot in the front. So you've got everything you need right there. Turn the page. Another pretty pocket with ephemera from the laser cuts and some ephemera from the ephemera pack. And then this gorgeous frame. You have to see this. It is so beautiful. It is from the laser cuts. The detail in this frame is spectacular. And on all my frames, I leave the top open. Of course, if you already have your photos, you don't have to do that. You can put your photos in exactly where you want them. But I don't know what's going to happen with this book. All my books are sent to Button Farm, and they use them for display purposes for my kits. So someone might want to come in and slip a photo behind, so I do leave my frames open on one side so you can do that. And then 2 photo mats in the pocket. Now I've got a couple of these hidden paper clips in the book to close up different spots. This one has, I don't know if that's a butterfly or a moth or what it is, but anyway, it's pretty. And then some flowers on the back with some champagne glasses. And then this one has a couple of little doodads, and this has some tickets. So I use those whenever I don't have a specific closure, like on this page. I have a couple of these in your book so that, or show you how to make them for your book, so that if you do have a flip that's not automatically closing, you just insert this. And it will close up your page for you. Okay, so the front of page 2 has a journaling pocket. You can journal and use it as a pocket, both. This screening I don't know what to call it, but I think I've called it 2 or 3 different names in your direction, so I apologize for that. But it is very, very, very pretty and very detailed, and I've put that all up and down the side of this flip. That's actually 3 different pieces. So what I do, I still use wet glue on this, but you know, the wet glue is going to seep out because this is so tiny to work with. So I keep a rag that doesn't shed anything. It's all, I cut up t-shirts, men's t-shirts, and make rags out of them. So keep one of those handy. And then if you have glue that does seep out a little bit, just while the glue is still wet, dab that rag on top, and that'll soak up all that glue. And then a little tab for opening. Open this up, and this gorgeous thing, oh my gosh, if I was younger, holy cow, that would be gorgeous. I used it as a tuck behind. If you want to put it flat down, you can, or put your picture on first, and then glue it all the way down. It's totally up to you. These 2 pages I left blank. These 2 flips on the front I left blank, so you could put your own photo there. On the back, I used 2 gorgeous frames that are in your laser cuts. No, I think these are from the ephemera pack. And the flowers on the side with the feathers are from your laser cuts. Then the center page, the main page, beautiful color, light teal color. And then this is washi tape. You get 2 sheets of washi tape / paper, and you'll see what I mean in a couple minutes, that you can use in this book, and I just love it. It just goes down so easily and looks so good. And I'm going to put this on this particular page, closing that up. And the next page, I just did something real simple with some leftover papers and leftover advertising bottoms of the page and 2 frames. Oh my gosh, my mind. It's a terrible thing to waste. And then on the next page, this is the front of page 3. This is a belly band with the detail. You have to see this because there aren't many companies that I know of that do these laser cuts like 49 and Market. Look at the detail and the skinny, skinny, skinny little teeny lines that are cut perfectly. And if you're careful, they come out of their house perfectly. So sometimes, you know, you'll get a very detailed cut on a laser cut, and you go to punch it out and you're gentle with it, whatever, and it breaks because the lines are so thin. This does not. It's just take your time and you will be rewarded. So the back of page 3, I have a closure that I did with a frame, a round frame, and a tab. So if you leave the frame, glue the frame only on the right side, leaving the left side open, and you can tuck the tab underneath for the closure. Beautiful images again. The left flip has a pocket, frame and frame from the ephemera kit, journaling spot, and if you want to, you can tuck another photo mat into the pocket. It'll hold it. And then 2 more frames, beautiful colors, details galore. And then the front of page, this is page 4, has a closure, a tag for a closure that I cut from a little bit of leftover paper. And then for the pull tab on the mat, I did a round frame with some ephemera, no, these are laser cut, laser cut flowers coming out of the frame. And that holds your picture, so you have room for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pictures, and 10 if you want to tuck some in here. So that waterfall will close with the tag. And then at the bottom of the page, I just decorated with a little bit of leftover paper and some things from the ephemera and laser cut packets. The back of page 4 has a side pocket. And this one is very simple, background paper. And then on this pocket, I used 2 pieces of washi tape that's included with your kit. I used the deep purple, very thin, just a strip. And then this strip that looks like Moroccan tiles to me is on the top of the pocket as well, with this gorgeous peacock feather and little ephemera piece. And that will hold 2 to 4 photos, probably even a third photo mat if you like. And then this is a crisscross pocket. It does not open. I made it so it was closed. And it holds an ephemera piece for journaling, some laser cut flowers, and this peacock feather that also is a matching peacock feather on the front. This is a little bit smaller. This is the largest one. Those are going to come in your kit pre-painted. I've painted all of them with USA Art Quest watercolor palettes, and you don't even have to put a finish of any kind either underneath the paint onto the chipboard itself or on top of it. It is perfect, and the colors are perfect for this collection. Next one, back of page 5. Oh, we're on page 5. Sorry, I'm losing count here. Fast, obviously. All right, so we've got a left flip, and I made this closure with a double frame. So you're only going to glue on the top of the frame and the bottom of the frame, leaving all these, well, not all of them, leaving the far left and far right open. You can glue this center one down because when we close this, it's going to go behind the first, over the second, and behind the third to close up this page. Open it, and you have two photo frames for very small photos, but they're so gorgeous. And then for the pocket, the bottom pocket, I used a little bit of a cut from the collection pack. At the bottom of the collection pack, there's a whole strip of collage from all kinds of images from this collection, and that's what I used. And then you have a pocket here on a piece of acetate that came from one of the collection packs. I think this is from the washi tape pack. And I glued mine down. I don't know how long it's going to stay. To be real honest with you, I'm testing glues on this, and the last glue I used was glossy accent, so I'm going to see how long this stays. I might have to come back to you on that one. But beautiful images from the laser cuts. This piano is just, oh my gosh, if I had one of those, I'd probably still be taking lessons. It's so gorgeous. I took lessons, but I can't play anymore. Okay, so last page, page 6, and you'll notice between each of these pages is a 1/2 inch gusset. So you have plenty of room for this book and anything you want to add to it. And if you've also noticed, this is a lay flat binding, and you have directions on how to make this because this is a made from scratch book. So you're going to do this, and it's going to be fun, and you're going to surprise yourself if you've never done one before. If you've done one before, you know how easy this is. But all of these pages are put in with the 1/2 inch gusset, and I'm going to pretend here for a second. So here's my page, and here's my 1/2-inch gusset. And this gusset goes right up against, but not over, the bend of the front cover. Right up to, but not over, the bend of the front cover. And each page after that goes right up to the next page. Not over the page, but right up next to, and that's what you glue. So you're going to put glue on the back of the gusset, and then that's going to go right there. And then same with this. All of these are going to go one right next to the other. And that's how you do it. Okay, so let's see. We did that. We didn't do this, but this page is, yeah, I think we did this, didn't we? Where was I? Here we go. Okay, so the back of page 6 has a double belly band. You have a belly band in the back, and then you have a belly band in the front. And they're both connected on the left and right side, just on the sides alone, so you can push these photo mats down. Then we have a little stopper here that was made. This piece is from the washi tape collection. It's part of the packaging. And you have a little piece of that at the bottom with some ephemera and laser cuts. And that will stop anything that wants to fall through, so it won't fall all the way through your book. Then the inside back cover has a side pocket, lots of ephemera in between 2 of the cards that you can cut out from one of the papers. Again, directions are all included. The pocket will hold 2 to 3 photo mats. And then the back cover is a little bit shiny. It's, maybe you can tell from the video, but this is also cut from the washi tape packaging. So it's nice and smooth in the back. Beautiful collection. I don't know. I see this, excuse me, as either something for a wedding, something for an anniversary, something for a special birthday, or I know, sorry, I know a lot of kids today, when they get married, they don't want the big albums anymore, even though we still like to do them, but they don't want the big albums. And they put all their photos on tape or on their phones or whatever, discs. This would be pretty for mother of the bride or groom of the bride, because we like to show off photos. So just saying, that would be a gorgeous, gorgeous gift. So I hope you enjoy creating this book, adding all your embellishments and all the fun things to it. And let me know how you like it, because I loved the paper and the book both. They were fun to do, fun to create, fun to put together, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Thank you.